to get into a couple like special forms of recursive rules. So the prior one we did arithmetic and geometric, and now we're going to look at some special rules. If you look at A, the terms do not have a common difference or a common ratio. So if we go ahead and look at the third term, which is 2, our third term is 1 plus 1, which is our first, second terms. Then when you look at 3, it's 1 plus 2 equals 3. 2 plus 3 equals 5. This is called the Fibonacci sequence. It's one of the most famous mathematical sequences ever in math. It's very well known in the higher math rules. But what we look at in this sense is that we are adding up our prior two terms. So before that, it doesn't make any sense. But if we go ahead and we label that a of 1 equals 1, a of 2 equals 1, then you can say that a of n equals my a of n minus 1, so my last term, plus a of n minus 2, which is 2 terms prior. So that means in order to get my third term, I would add my first and my second terms, which would give me 2, which is my third term. So these ones are kind of a little bit far out there, and they won't come up as frequently. Okay, that's what we get. Now for B. B is not a Fibonacci sequence, but B is also neither arithmetic or geometric, and it's not Fibonacci. So we're going to go ahead and, if you guys remember back to the beginning of the unit, if we ruled out everything else, we would go ahead and write out the terms that go with it. I'm going to make a table using these terms so it's a little easier to read. So my first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term. All right, we're going to need to find a pattern. This one kind of holds a funky pattern in the sense that it is the term, n, times the output of the prior term equals the next term, okay? This one's really far out there. I don't expect for you guys to see these automatically on your own. You won't see these very often. You'll have maybe 1 or 2 in the homework, but you won't get tested on this. These are just special rules, but they're definitely at more of the pre-calculus level. So testing these, you would want to make sure to write out the a of 1 equals 1. And in this case, a of 0 equals 1. Now, the a of 0 is a little less important. We could start at a of 1 equals 1, or we could start at a of 2 equals 1. So, as I said, this is less important that you guys know this, but if you look that you get 2 times 1, let's see, there we go. 2 times 1 equals 2, 3 times 2 equals 6, 6 times 4 equals 24, and if you look at what it would be, 5 times 24 would be the next term. So this one is far out there, but just to bring your guys' awareness to it, that's why I'm showing it to you. I won't have you do any on your own right now in the lesson, and I think I decided I'll only give you 1 in the homework.